everyone, Lisa here. I wanted to walk you all through the steps to upload your images to printcompetition.com. I know this year we have a lot of newer people who have not submitted before, and this process is actually very easy, but the first time you do it, I know there are always a lot of questions. So what you're going to do is if you've already got an account with printcompetition.com, you're going to just log in using your email and password. If you do not have an account, you want to do new artist registration. And that's going to get you to this next screen. So I'm going to log in. And you are going to get to this screen, which is your personal account. Now, if this is the first time that you've logged in, you're going to need to set this up. You can upload a photo if you would like to, put in all of your information when you register. And then I'm going to point out this middle box here, the alert settings. This is a great thing to have because it will send you a text and or email when your image is coming up soon in the judging. It's also going to send you information. You can get a text and or email once it's done judging and you've got a score. And then they will also send you an email once the audio is available in the archives after judging. So about a week or so after the competition takes place, everything will be available online to view in the archives. Anything that was challenged or had any kind of discussion, there will be audio there as well. So that's a great way to be able to go back and watch the images that you love and see what was said, or just really to learn. I always recommend getting the premium membership. I think it's like $16 for the quarter. So it is such a good deal to be able to go through the archives, see what scored well, listen to the judges, because I think you can sort right by, we'll look at the archives in a minute, but you can sort by the ones that have audio included. So you can actually just sit and watch and listen to what they have to say about the images. It's such great education for like $16 for 3 months. Highly, highly recommend it. You also want to check off your achievements. So if you're a PPA member, an ASP member, if you have your CPP, your certified professional photographer, check that. Craftsman, master photographer, master artist, master wedding photographer. And then if you are a PPA juror or JIT, so you can check off all of those different things and just have that in your record. So let's get into how to upload. So these are the upcoming organizations that have their competitions coming up with the date and when it is. We are submitting to AIM, so we're going to click right there on AIM. Once you do, you're going to get some more information that comes up about the competition. So what time does judging start? When is your deadline? Who it's available to? What's your price per entry? All of that kind of stuff. So check if this is the first time that you're entering, you're going to want to put yes. If you're attending the conference or not, you can check that off. If you need to see the rules or refer back to the rules, this is going to be a PDF in this blue box. So you can click right on that and a PDF of the rules will open for you. You have 9 different categories that you can submit to this year in the AIM competition. You are also allowed to do a total of 9 entries. So that means you can put 1 entry in for every single category if you want to, or you can do all 9 entries in dogs if you want to. It's totally up to you how you want to split that up. But 9 entries total per person. If you only want to do 1 image, you're welcome to only do 1 image, but 9 is the maximum. All right, so let's keep going here. To submit an entry, you're going to click the new image entry button, and then you're going to get a little window. So put in your title. So this is my title. You're going to select the category that it's going to go into. So let's just say it's a baby because babies are so cute. And then we're going to create a new entry. And then when we do that, now we're going to scroll down once again, you're going to see that come up right here. Okay, so you're going to then click the upload button and navigate to wherever you've got your images saved. These are mine from last year at PPA Districts. So we're in that folder. Let's just grab one of those. Doesn't really matter which one. It's going to upload. Now make sure that you have your images saved at 4,000 pixels on the long side. If it's too big, you're going to get a little error message on here. You also want to save at quality 10. Quality 12, of course, is the best that you can save. It's not necessary for online viewing, and this is going to be an online competition. So that makes the file that much bigger. So they want to make sure that, and you can see all that right underneath here, that it's saved at image quality 10, 4,000 pixels on the long side. So now your first one is done. If you want to change it, like obviously that's a terrible title because these, and I've got the wrong category. So let's click the change button. And this one was called Terrier Twins. I'll change that. And then as we know, this should be in the dog category. So I'm going to change that. And then when I scroll down, now there it is. There's the thumbnail. We've got Terrier Twins for the title, and we've got the category as dogs. So that's all correct. Now, if you're ready to do your second one, you're going to do the same thing. So we'll create a new entry. This one is going to be, we'll just call it entry 2 because I don't know which image it's going to be. We're going to do wild animals this time. Create. Let's upload an image. So this is another one from last year. I called it The Visitor. So we'll give it a second to upload here. And there it is. Now I'm going to go change the title once more. The Visitor, change. And that one is a wild animal. Perfect. And there they are. Now, when you're done uploading and everything looks good, you're going to pay your image fees. So we're going to click that button. It's in the big red box right up above your entries. And you, if you are paying them all at once, you're good to go. Otherwise, if you want to do one at a time, if you're not sure you're going to keep that one in, you can do one at a time. But once you have that all done, it's going to be in here for $15 each. And then you click PayPal to pay, and you just take care of it, and then you're done. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, or you can post online in the group as well. And I'm going to just unclick this because I'm not going to pay for images that I did last year. So that's how this works. Now I want to go back because I was talking about the archives. So way up at the top here, if you click archives, this is really great. It's going to bring up all of these images, and these are just kind of random here. But the thing I like is the search. And if you look here, you can see all the different organizations. So if we want to look at last year's, for example, here's AIM. I'm going to go back into the search, and I'm going to look at just 2021. And maybe I want to see only the ones that scored 80 or above, because an 80 would be considered a merit through PPA. And here they are. Now they're all going to come up. So you can scroll through, you can look at those. Let's pick this one at random because I know Tracy won the other domestic category last year. And here's the audio button. And so if I click on that, we're going to start to hear the judges.
84 challenge. I'm up in another category. So here I'm 94. Man, walk this way. Look at this rooster. He's strutting and going there, and the makers capture this and all the feathers and things in the background. And maybe this is probably stirring up the chicken yard there, but he's all fluffed out, the feathers, the technique that they've created this, crisp and sharp, colorful. I think it's just a wonderful image.
Well, I agree with you. I came in at 80 and I was being pretty timid.
So that gives you an idea of how that works. And again, there's so many different ways that you can search here. You can search by a specific maker if you want to. You can search by scores that do really, really well if you want to. You can sort the order here as well. So if we want to sort by score, let's click on score. And now we're going to have the highest scoring images coming up first. So that's a great way too, to see which ones did really well. And then if there's audio, it's gonna play that back or have that available here, and you can listen to those. So this one got a perfect 100 last year by Lisa. It's an amazing image. So if you guys want to get in there, like I said, it's well worth the $16 per quarter and have all of that at your disposal. You can spend as much time or as little as you want to, but it's such a great educational tool to have in your pocket. Okay, guys, let me know if you have questions. I hope that you are all getting your images ready. We are getting close to deadline. So reach out if you have questions, but I cannot wait to see the images that are submitted in this year's competition. Thanks, everyone.